Let me tell you a story of younger version of me when I was also struggling with low testosterone just like you. It was around July 2020 in the pandemic, and I wake up in the morning and the first thing I grabbed is my phone. And I was scrolling on Instagram, and I was scrolling, and I wasted around 1 or 2 hours. And I'm still on my bed, and I get off to my bed and I did my hot shower or normal day-to-day routine, and I ate my breakfast like normal cereal, carbohydrates, and then I again jump on the bed, and then I was thinking about doing the work about my business. But I was procrastinating, and then my brain tells me to play some video games. And I have already installed some of my video games, some of my favorite video games, which is like GTA, Call of Duty, and some online games, which is like warrior games. And I played it around for 6 to 8 hours. And it was in the evening. It is locked down, so I don't have any gym access to go out and exercise, and I can't even go to the next street because like the cops are outside and I can't go outside. So I did some 20-30 push-ups in my bedroom, and it was quite a productive day, I was thinking, but it never is. And then I also started binge eating, and I was binge eating a lot whilst playing video games also. And the second time I was binge eating is after doing some push ups. After I did some push ups, I ate some snacks, some cereals, and then I also ate dinner after that, which is fairly like carbohydrate and simple carbohydrates. And there was no protein at all. But I was thinking like I did some 50 to 60 push ups, so it was quite productive day. And I also think about doing some work about business, but I've never done any single thing. And how it relates to the testosterone, because the people who have low testosterone doesn't feel like doing the work, doesn't feel like doing the hard work, and they're procrastinating every time. I'm sick today, but I have done this work because I love doing this work. I'm recording this video because I love recording this video. The people who are procrastinating are the people who have low testosterone, are the men who have low testosterone. Young men are struggling to do good habits today. Young men are struggling to do hard work, and they are struggling to have low testosterone, growing their beard, growing muscles, and feeling good about themselves and feeling happy within themselves because they have very low testosterone. They are developing like a weak man. They're not even men, they are boys. And I was one of them. And people who are playing video games, watching porn, and eating junk food are losers. They're just wasting time on earth, wasting their money, wasting their parents' money, and wasting time of everybody. They are wasting the resources that we have, the resources, that internet, the mobile phone, the laptop, and the resources you get, like the energy you got inside of yourself, the masculine energy to conquer something. They are wasting their lives, and you are one of them. And you should feel pathetic about yourself, and you should feel ashamed if you're doing all of these habits, because your grandfather might be ashamed of you. If your grandfather is alive right now, he should slap you on your face right now. I have seen so many young men today who are like younger than me, and they are some of them are older than me, and some of them are like quite fairly same age or as me. And when I handshake with them, I literally feel a limp and fluffy palm. They are very soft hands. I can literally crush their fingers and crush their hands because they have never even worked in a farm, or they have worked in the gym or in the fight club or something somewhere else. They have never even literally used their hands as a source of power. They have they have very weak hands because they have very low testosterone. Like, see your palm right now and see if there are any calluses, and if you have very thick hands, if you have very thick fingers. I see young men like they have very long hands, but they have very weak, like soft hands, and I feel ashamed of saying this, but you deserve to have low testosterone levels. You literally deserve to have low testosterone levels and not developing like a man, because not you're not doing the good habits that you're supposed to do. You're not doing the workouts, you're not doing the work, the hard work, that you can challenge yourself, and literally you are feeling anxious that how I'm gonna do it. Like if you are going to the gym and if you are going to do a PR today, maybe on the deadlift or maybe on the squat or bench or something, and you feel some anxious, some anxiety inside of yourself, some sense of nervousness, because it is very hard for you, and but you're gonna do it anyway. Or maybe somewhere else in the business or something, you have a meeting, or you have a client that you have to help, or maybe you have got some money and you have to make a deal in this thing, or you have to work this maybe somewhere else. But the thing is, you have some challenge in your life. You have a challenge in real life that you have to conquer, and after doing that challenge, after conquering that challenge, you feel a sense of fulfillment in yourself. But right now you don't have any challenge. You just have a challenge on the video games in the virtual world, which you are conquering with your fake friends, online friends. You're not living in the real life. So how are you gonna supposed to increase your testosterone levels whilst you are sitting all day on your desk, on your fat ass, crushing your balls like a weak feminine man? So I'm not gonna waste more of your time today, and in this video I'm gonna tell you about the things that you have to do and you have to not do to increase your testosterone levels. And I'm not gonna waste your time by telling you about the things that you have to do, like the sleep, the diet, and the workout, and everything that all of the fitness influencers that already told you about the testosterone. I'm going to tell you the unfiltered truth. We are living in a bad environment. Like if you have a low testosterone, you're doing very bad habits. There are only two things that you can do right now which can increase or decrease your testosterone levels. There are some good habits and there are some bad habits. Like the good habits are supposed to increase your testosterone levels, and the bad habits are supposed to decrease your testosterone levels. But you have already known these good habits, like your sleep, your lifestyle. You have to sleep 8 hours, you have to work out hard, and you have to push really hard in the gym, and you have to eat a healthy diet, like the less ingredient foods like the meat, chicken, eggs, and the dairy products and everything. But there are also some bad habits that you're doing right now, maybe in the foods, or maybe in the lifestyle, maybe the things you're touching, or maybe the way you sit, the way you hold yourself, the way your posture is right now, the way you are crushing your balls right now, the things in your pocket. There are some bad habits that you're doing right now which is decreasing your testosterone levels. Like if you are on self improvement, you are already doing the good habits, right? But you probably are doing the bad habits also. So if you just stop doing those bad habits, you're gonna see a significant amount of increase in testosterone levels. And one of them is eating soy products, eating some unnatural things which is synthetic in nature. Like soya beans, soy products are estrogenic in nature. You might have seen some of fitness influencers and some of the food scientists who are telling you that 50 grams of soybeans are good for you. But think about it, they are estrogenic in nature. Estrogen is a feminine hormone. Estrogen is a hormone which is found mostly in the females. Do you want to develop like a female? Like I have seen a bunch of my friends who are developing man titties or developing man boobs. Like most of the men are developing like a woman. They literally have man boobs and they're developing wide hips. So why are you even eating that foods which is giving you more of the estrogen and you're supposed to increase your testosterone levels? That's why you don't feel like doing the work. That's why you feel like don't having a challenge in your life because you're eating shit foods. And the second thing is posture. Pause right now and see how you are sitting right now. Are you sitting like a bitch crushing your balls into your thighs? Are you sitting like a man with man spreading and wide legs? How are you sitting right now? You just don't move or do anything. Just see right now in the below. Like, how are you crushing your balls right now? We have always been told to sit like a female and don't man spread or anything. Men can sit cross-legged and men can sit like a female or anything. But you're not supposed to sit like that. You're literally heating up your balls. And like, think about it, your balls are outside of your body, which is the very vulnerable position for them. Maybe someone can kick you in the balls and it might hurt a lot. It might hurt a lot. And it is very vulnerable position for you. So why our balls are literally outside of our body? The number one reason for that is temperature regulation. Our balls are supposed to kept cool outside of the body, and you are heating up with crushing your balls. If you just sit like a man by not crushing your balls and not heating up your balls, you can significantly increase your testosterone levels because you're not killing your sperm rate and by heating up your balls. And there is also another thing that I want to talk about to increase testosterone. Like, there is a study which goes like, there is a scientific psychological study. Like, there is a group A and there is a group B, and a group B has people, and the scientist has given a shake to them, like a protein shake, which is very healthy for them, which is like increase the muscle growth and everything. And the group B has given a shake which is very sugary, starchy, which increases their insulin level and maybe keep them diabetic or something, and which spike up their insulin levels. And they have told that this is very different shakes, like this is protein shake and this is like insulin sugary shake. And they both drink that shake, they like group A, and after that they have seen a significant amount of increase in the insulin level of group B, and the group A has very no effect of that, like they have increased muscle growth and everything. But the thing is, they are just both same shakes. They are just same protein shakes. But the scientist has already planted in their mind that this is like sugary shake and this is protein shake for hours. Like, and after hours they have given the shake. And this is quite shocking for me also, like how is it even possible? Like, psychological thing is more powerful than physical thing, because this is a psychological study, this is nothing to do with like physical or anything. Like, this is not a food research or anything, this is just a psychological study, that the power of belief that can change everything. If you can just believe that you can increase your testosterone levels, you might have increased in the next 6 months or 1 year. You might have increased the muscle growth. You might have increased your testosterone levels. If you can just believe in yourself. And it is not only about the testosterone, it works in everywhere. I'm not telling you that you should believe blindly in the study and you should start drinking some sugary shakes or anything and believing that it is protein shake and you might can increase the muscle growth or anything. It is not like that. Like, you have to also do the good habits whilst believing that you are going to increase your testosterone levels. So if you can just believe whilst doing the good habits, like whilst sitting with a good posture, not eating soybeans or anything, and doing the good habits, eating the right foods, eating the healthy foods, and doing your daily workout, meditation and everything, and not doing the bad habits, and also you're believing that you might increase your testosterone levels, you are going to do your hard work, you're going to work on a business, and you're going to work on a career or something else, you will see a significant amount of increase in your behavior, in your testosterone levels. Like, think about it, the power of visualization. If you can just visualize yourself, let's just close your eyes and visualize yourself with the high testosterone levels, with the grown beard, sharp jawline, increased muscle mass, and you're developing like a man, like a full grown man who has high testosterone levels. This is the power of belief. This is the power of visualization. I visualize myself with a grown full beard. And I'm not saying that I have only grown my full beard with the power of visualization. Of course, there are some genetic factors also, and also there are some factors like lifestyle and diet. But I've also visualized myself doing this work and working on business, making money, doing the hard work in the gym, benching 100 kilograms, doing 150 kilograms of squats. I visualize myself in that situation that version of myself, that future version of myself, who is doing the good habits and who has high testosterone levels. There are so many evil companies nowadays which are doing marketing and selling you the shit products, the shit foods, the shit protein shakes and everything, which is very estrogenic in nature and which is lowering your testosterone levels. So if you can just experiment and if you can just research about all of these things, and you develop a consciousness and you develop that curiosity in yourself to learn things about testosterone, which foods is good for me and which is not, and also how I'm gonna increase my testosterone levels. Because I don't want you to blindly trust on me, but to experiment it yourself. Because I don't want you to be like a robot or something. Because I genuinely care about you, and I genuinely wanted you like this generation of young men to be on high testosterone levels and to work on their missions to literally change their lives, to do something and not develop like a woman. So this is all for today. See you guys in the next time.